Hello, everybody, and welcome to Joint Efforts live class today. Normally, we do an outdoor class, but today a little bit different. We are going live, and we are going to do very similar to what I do outside on the green. If you haven't ever joined us, I know I kind of sent this email out to everyone, but I've been primarily doing with a lot of our Guilford members since it's right in Guilford on the green, but anyone is always welcome to join us. Normally, it's 9:30 every Thursday outside in the Guilford Green. We're going to try to keep doing that for as long as possible. It's very similar to some of the classes that if you have taken any of our virtual to our Tabata or kind of outdoor style. So it's going to be a mix of kind of upper body set of weights, but otherwise really just kind of a bench, as you can see, or a chair, something you can put your hands down or sit down on as well. So I'm going to back up a little bit. We're just going to get warmed up and then going to get going while people kind of jump on and get into it. So again, we will have a lovely mix of everything as far as cardio and kind of core work as well. So now that we have the availability to be at home, we can use benches. Normally when we're outside, we kind of just do stuff standing. It is a little sad to be missing outside. I do love our chats and just kind of being able to be out in the fresh outside with the fresh air. So this will kind of make up for today being so rainy. Also, one more thing before we get going. Remember, our passports are starting on Monday. So fun little game we've done the last couple of years. You have to get 4 squares each week. One of our free squares that we do this year is going to be bringing in a non-perishable food item that we're going to donate to our local food banks from all 3 of the centers. So give back around this holiday season, but otherwise, we do have some other things. The classes are great. The outdoor class is great, or again, remember, we are still kind of at 50% capacity, so we do have quieter times if you're looking to get back into the center. But let's get going with a nice little warm-up. We're just going to do a little jog in place for about 30 seconds. Want to make sure we're nice and warmed up. So this class will be about a half an hour or so, and then we'll do some stretching at the end. So at any point in time you feel like you need a little rest or having a hard time kind of sticking with it, no worries, can slow down. That's the beauty of being home. You have that availability to kind of take things at your own pace. If a jog in place feels like it's too much, you can certainly do a march in place as well. So 5 more seconds right here. Good. We're going to head to our opposite knee, opposite elbow. So again, now just trying to incorporate using our upper body. You want to get a little twist again, trying to get those knees up as high as we can. I tend to kind of move around a little bit as I do class. So again, beauty of being in your own space. You can certainly do this barefoot. If you have carpet, be careful with just socks. If you have hardwood, not always the best. Definitely could slip. 5 more seconds. Good. Plant those feet down. We're going to go just to a little kind of mini squat. So push those hips back. We just want to start to warm up those legs before we get going. That's it. So keep that whole foot planted. Push those hips back. Keep those eyes looking straight ahead. 10 more seconds. Last 5. Excuse me. Good. And last move, we're going to head to our jumping jacks. So again, you can do a full jumping jack if you want. Nice little tap. If your shoulders are bothering you, you can certainly keep your arms right down here. Again, whichever you prefer. 10 more seconds. All right. So make sure you have some water with you. I'm going to grab mine right here. So So our time frame for the class is going to be 30 seconds of work with 15 seconds of rest. So we're going to go down through some exercises, back to the top, and repeat. I'll kind of say them as we go, so you don't have to memorize anything by any means. I'll kind of call them out one by one. We are going to start with a little step back lunge to hind knee. So again, doesn't have to be a huge lunge. From a side view, what it's going to look like, little step back, drive. Now again, it can be just a little tap, but we want to do a little bend with both knees as we step back and then trying to drive that knee up. Now, if you need to, you can always tap in between and up and again, so every time. If you can, try to make it one fluid motion, but if you need to kind of tap in between, you certainly can. So we're off in 10 seconds. We're going to start with our right side first, and then we'll have 15 seconds rest, and then we're heading to our left. So we're going in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So again, 30 seconds of work. So again, try to keep that front foot planted. We step back, we're bending both legs. Good, and relax. All right, so like I said, 15 seconds of rest, and then we go to side 2. So now my right foot stays planted. Again, I want to bend both legs as I go back. Our time starts in 3, 2, off we go. Good. Again, trying to keep it nice and fluid. I always try to pick one point, stare straight ahead. It's helpful being able to see myself in the camera. Again, you can pick a speed that works for you, so you certainly can go faster or slower. Good, and relax. Next, we're going to grab a set of weights. You can do this without weights as well. A little squat position, and we're going to punch little jabs right out in front. Our time starts right now. Little squat, little jabs right out in front. That's it. Again, if you have too heavy a weight, you can certainly drop it down. If you have no weight at home, just punch it with your hand. Works just as well. We stay in that little mini squat position. Good, and relax. The weight's going down. We're going to head to a plank next. So whether you have a surface, you can put your hands or you can drop to your elbows. Totally your choice, but we want to stay in one flat position, and off we go right here. So remember, in the plank, the wider I go with my feet, the more of a base I'm going to have. The narrower I go, makes it a little harder. Want to keep our breathing nice and normal and steady. Five more seconds. Good, and come on up. All right, we're going to head next to our opposite knee, opposite elbow, just like we did in warm-up. And our time starts in 3, 2, off we go. That's it. Again, try to get those knees up as high as we can. Good, and relax. All right, we're going to go to a little jog in place for our next exercise. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So again, if the jog in place starts to feel like it's too much, just a nice little march. I always try to incorporate my arms, get a little bit more cardio going on, get that heart rate to come up. Get nice and light right on those feet. Good, and relax. All right, next we're gonna grab our weights. We're gonna do a little squat and kind of diagonal punch across. Again, if your weights are too heavy, you can certainly do it without weights as well. Start right here, little squat, kind of diagonal punch towards our shoulders. That's it. Good, a little twisting with that upper body. Again, the more muscles we incorporate, the more we get that heart rate up there. Good, and relax. Weights going down. We're gonna head to our skaters. So our skaters that step behind and touch, just like that. Hey, off we go. Good. So again, incorporate that upper body, little swing. Almost there. Good, and relax. All right, our last exercise for this first round, we're gonna go to mountain climbers. So back in that plank position on our hands or our elbows, and then we tap one foot in at a time. Off we go. So again, try to keep that movement nice and consistent. Last 5. All right, grab some water. We're gonna rest a minute, then we're gonna repeat that same sequence again. So again, modify anything that you need to. If you need a little longer of a rest into anything, feel free to take it. The time is yours to use. I'm just trying to keep you moving right along. This should be, again, a little bit more cardio-based, minimal weights. Again, you can do those 2 movements without weights. Just want to get that heart rate up. All right. So if anyone's joining us from our Brantford location, I do know we have a couple specials going on there. Whether I did send this out to some of our members that are, some of you guys that are frozen. I know due to COVID concerns and other things going on. So if you feel like maybe this is the time, we do have some personal training specials going on. Normally happens during our close time. So it'd be you and just a trainer there and potentially another trainer and a member there. So very low contact with anyone else. So definitely reach out. We do have different deals and specials going on right at this time, especially around the holidays. All right, so we were gonna get ready to go again. We start with that step back lunge to high knee on the right side. We're going in 15 seconds. Or we can start with the left, but we're gonna do one leg and then to the other. So that little step back lunge and high knee, and our time starts right now. Good, so we're a little bend to both knees. Good, try to keep that momentum going. Keep 1 point, stare right at it. Good, and relax. All right, we're going for side number 2. Another foot now stays planted. Gonna step back, little bend, trying to keep that movement fluid. And off we go. Good. Breathe out as we drive straight on up. Almost there. Good, and relax. All right, we're grabbing those weights again in that little squat position. We're going to our punches. Again, can be done with or without weight, your choice. Let's get ready. Little squat, and off we go, little jabs right out in front. Good, almost there. Good, weights going down. All right, we're heading down for that plank. Again, elbows or hands, totally your choice. Closer I have my feet together, the harder it's going to be. So if I need to make it a little bit easier, more support, widen those feet. And remember to keep that breathing nice and normal and steady. Last little bit right here. Good, take a step forward. All right, we're going to our opposite knee, opposite elbow. So big deep breath. Our time starts in 3, 2, and off we go. Again, a little twist with that upper body, trying to get those knees up as high as we can. I tend to like to move forward, walk back a little bit. Five seconds. Good, and relax. All right, next we're gonna head to our jog in place. Remember, breathe. Again, if the jog in place starts to feel like it's too much, you can certainly go to a march, but we want to incorporate those arms as well. Good, nice and light on those feet. Again, same thing. We can certainly move forward, move back, keep ourselves going. Good, and relax. All right, next we're gonna grab those weights. We have that little star punch, so a little squat and punch up towards the opposite arm, or opposite shoulder, I should say. Off we go. Good, again, if that weight feels like it's too much, just the arms. Almost there. Good, and relax. All right, weight's going down. We are going to head to our skaters. It's almost there. 2 more moves, then we take a rest again. Off we go. Good. Again, I like to incorporate those arms. Get a little bit more of that heart rate up. Burn a few more calories. Good, and relax. All right, last exercise, we're going back down for those mountain climbers. Again, on our hands, or elbows, your choice. Time starts right now. Ten seconds. Good, and relax. All right, grab some water, take a little breather. We got another little bit longer rest, and then we're going to move into a different set of exercises. All right, hopefully everyone's still doing okay. Big deep breaths. We're gonna make it through it. So we're gonna kind of do the same sequence we just did. A set of exercises, we'll run down them, rest, and then repeat. Twice more, and then we will breathe and stretch it out just a little bit. All right, and then hopefully, doesn't look like the rain's gonna stop today, but hopefully some good inside work to do, or you worked out, you're accomplished, you can have the rest of the day, depending on what you have going on. All right, so again, another set of exercises. We are going to start with our lateral hop. So I want you to think about when we have a little line right here. You can certainly place a dumbbell down or something. Don't really need to. Don't want to worry about tripping on anything. But again, we want to think like we're jumping up and over like a little stick or a log. So that's what we're going to start with first. All right. We're going in 15 seconds. So find that little imaginary line, or if you have, you're in your kitchen, you can use a tile line, something like that. But again, don't place anything down. Don't want to worry about tripping over it. But off we go. So it's a little hop, like we're trying to get both those feet up and over. Almost there. 5 more seconds. Good, and relax. All right, second exercise, we're going to head to our jumping jacks. So again, you can certainly do a full jumping jack, modified arms going up and over, or you can keep your arms right out in front. And off we go. So again, one foot always stays planted, the other one steps out. And a little tap with that toe or tap with that heel, whichever you prefer. Five more seconds. Good, and relax. All right, this time we are going to need at least one weight. If you have a water bottle, something, just something to hold in your hand, soup can, anything, we're going to go to an oblique drop. So we're just holding one weight, our legs stay planted, and we keep going down. So we want to think that we're crunching that side that the weight is on. My shoulders are square, and we should feel a little stretch on that opposite side. Good. Feet don't move, no bend in the knees, so we're not trying to do this. Our hips should stay right where they are. We only go as low as it feels comfortable. Good. All right, we're going to switch to the other side. Big deep breath. And our time starts in 3, 2, off we go. Almost there. Good, and relax. All right, next we're gonna head to our burpees. Now for the burpees, you got two options. You can jump out, in, and up, or you can step out and up. So either one you want, but our time starts right now. As you stand up, try not to arch your back. You're just standing up regular, throwing those arms up in the air. 5 seconds. Good, and relax. All right, next we're gonna head to squat, or you can do a sit to stand. So sit to stand, little less pressure sometimes on those knees, or a regular squat. So your choice right there. You can certainly hold a weight if you want. Push those hips back. Good, and relax. All right, we are going to go to our shuffle. So similar to our skaters, but it's almost like our heels are clicking together. All right, so just nice and easy, just like that. Little click of those heels together. Gotta give myself some space. Good. As you can see, I kind of reach down and touch the inside of my leg. Almost there. Good. All right. Last exercise in this set, we're going to go to a little jump rope in place. Now, if you can't bounce like that, little bounce 1 foot at a time, or just kind of a little movement like that. But again, little bounce if you can. Otherwise, like you're doing 1 foot at a time. Good, and breathe. You can always change it up and do both if it starts to feel like it's too much. Good, and relax. All right, grab some water. We've got full minute rest before we repeat those same exercises again. So we're coming to our home stretch. We're going to go through those exercises one more time, and then we'll rest and stretch it out. All right, get my clock. Just start back from the top. So breathe. We're going to go back to that lateral step. So again, remember that we have something there that we're stepping up and over. All right, last time through. So back to our lateral steps. Again, you can slow it down by just stepping up and over, or speed it up with that little jump side to side. That's it, almost there. We want to try to get both those legs up and over. Good, and relax. All right, we're heading to our jumping jacks. Breathe. Off we go. So again, arms can be up and over. We can certainly keep them right out in front, whichever you prefer. You can do a full jumping jack as well. Good, and relax. All right, we're going to that oblique drop for that right side. So we grab that weight, keep those feet planted. Only thing that's moving is just that upper body. And our time starts right now. Excellent. So again, keep those shoulders square. Just allow that weight to drop down as low as it feels comfortable without moving our legs. Good. Switch to the other side. Nothing moves with those feet. Same thing, just that upper body. And side two, off we go. Good. Remember, feel a little stretch on that opposite side, but think like you're crunching. And that other side, as that weight goes down, get as low as it feels comfortable. Good. All right, weight goes down. We are off to those burpees. Again, you can jump out or step out, totally your choice. As you stand up, just remember, don't arch that back. Off we go. Ten seconds. Good, and relax. All right, next we're heading to that shuffle step. So remember, almost like you're kicking your heels together. So again, home stretch, almost there. Keep breathing. Got a couple more minutes left to work. Good. Now reach down, kind of almost touching inside of that knee. The last little bit right here. Good. All right. Skipped around a little bit, but our next one we have our squats or our sit to stand. So your choice, squat or sit to stand. Feet are about hip apart. I'm going to do our sit to stand this round. I drive up and tap back down. Good. I'm not on that seat for very long. That's it. Feet stay planted. Use those legs to drive up. Almost there. Good. All right. Last exercise before we finish for our day is our jump rope in place. Breathe. Our time starts in 3, 2, and off we go. So again, a little hop or 1 foot at a time. Or a mix of both, depending on how you're feeling. Little swing with those hands. And you can certainly move around. Good, and relax. All right. Shake those legs out a little bit. Grab a little bit of water. Breathe. We are going to stretch it out. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to kind of show from a side view. I'm going to step back with one leg, straighten out that front leg, reach right down towards those toes. Good. Take that front leg, we step back, and the other leg becomes our new front leg, reaching right down towards those toes. Good. We're going to come to a seated position. We're going to cross one leg right on over, and then we just lean forward until we can feel a nice pull on the outside of our hip. Good. And switch to the other side. Good. We're going to lean forward a little bit with kind of the outside of our elbows. We're going to push those legs out. Good. We're going to stand on up, reach right down towards those toes. Good. As we roll on up, reach those arms straight on up, drop that head and neck back. Lean over to one side. And over to the other side. Good. We're going to cross one arm right on over. And switch to the other side. Good. We're going to head towards the wall, or can use the base of something to stretch out those calves. And switch to the other side. Good. We're going to grab one leg, stretch out those quads. Now, if you have a hard time doing this, what you can do, use your bench or your box and just place that toe up. Might not feel as deep of a stretch, but you'll still be able to feel on that side. Good. And switch to the other side. Good. Drop that head and neck down. Drop it up and back. And over to the right. Down and around over to the left. Good. And place those two hands behind our back. Push those hips forward. Arch that back just a little bit. Good. And relax. Thank you all so much for joining me today on this rainy kind of Thursday. Hopefully next week we'll be back out. If this is your first time kind of hearing about our outdoor class, we do it every Thursday. So you can always reach out to the Guilford Center or to my email, shannon@jointeffortexercise.com, and can answer any other questions. But have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys next time. You're welcome so much, Val. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Hey, dude. Figured I might have some of my same group on here. It's nice. I'm sorry we couldn't make it out today, but hopefully next week we won't have rain again. But you guys enjoy and have a great day. See you, some of you tomorrow.